Hey guys, welcome to Quad S Trading, and in this video I'm just going to share with you guys my opinion on how to identify a penny stock that is a pump and dilute. It's what we call them here at Quad S Trading, but most of you guys would know this is a pump and dump. So this is not financial advice, this is just an educational video on my opinion on how to identify a pump and dilute. So essentially, we like to short sell these ones, and here's why. A lot of you guys say that short selling is unethical. Sure, I get that if you're talking about your big stocks, Teslas, Nvidias, Amazons, stocks that are actually doing something good. But for these penny stocks here, what they do is they will pump their stock. Either they will hire a company to do it. For example, if a company, there's a website called stocks.news. You can get their app, and we get notifications on our phone all the time and be like, hey, this is the sponsored ticker for the day, and then pump and dump, stock goes up, stock goes down. So they either hire a company like that, or they pump it themselves, and then what they do is they dilute the shares once the prices are very high. So in my opinion, these penny stocks are extremely unethical because they will pump their stock and they will dilute it at the top when people are buying, and those buyers become bag holders. So let's have a look at how to identify these penny stocks. So essentially, you look at this, the high of the price here is $5,500 when it pretty much started off its IPO. So let's have a look. As you can tell, this stock is only going down in price. Look, we're already down to the $800 mark. It keeps going, it keeps going. We're now down to the $200 mark. It keeps going down. Look at this. Now we're in $10. And now that we're fast forwarding till today, we are under $1. So as you can tell, there was no uptrend for this stock here. It's only going down. It went from $5,500 to 90 cents right now. So is this a good long-term investment? In my opinion, no. Just because, as you can tell, there's no uptrend. So there's here. So a lot of these stocks get a lot of hype on Reddit, and people just like, oh my God, Reddit's talking about this all the time. I'm gonna throw 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 in this stock, and you're like, hey, a couple weeks later, I'm down 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. How come? Well, it's because these stocks pump and dilute. And let me show you a website that shows all that information. So this website here is called dilutiontracker.com. This is the most accurate website when it comes to dilution of the stocks. So as you can tell, OPTT, it gives you a little bit of information here: short interest, ownership of institutional ownerships. If this is very low, it just means institutional ownerships like BlackRock, Fidelity, whatever, Vanguard, they don't care about the stock. Okay, so that could be a small little pointer, because if they think it's going to be a good stock, more institutional ownership should own this, but it's not always the case. Not always the case. But here, watch this: dilution, high, high, medium, high, high. So the risk, the overall risk, this is just like the chances of shares going up, are extremely high. The offering ability, this one here is just how big of an offering, like a public offering or an S1, how big they can do it. And according to this, when it's high, it means greater than $20 million. Okay. Overhead supply, this is how much they have now. If you look at this here, it shows you that they have some that are available right now to do it. And this here shows that ATM's S1 offering and some are being diluted right now at the pre-market price of 888. Now this price changes as the price of the day goes up, but this is just to show you guys that this could be happening right now. Historically, this thing's, according to this website, is greater than 100%. So these things, this stock here does it all the time. And does this company need cash? Absolutely, because it has less than 6 months of cash, which you can see right here. This company has not even enough money to operate for 1 month. So they pump the stock, and then they will cash out some of these outstanding shares to raise some money so they can keep going. And that's what these stocks do all the time. We actually receive a text because we pay for this service. We get a text whenever a company does an offering, and let me show you an example of that. All right, so let's look at SLXN. This one here, in the after hours, it pumped 94%. Okay, so obviously people are buying the price on the way up. and then here it closes at 8 p.m. and I received a text saying that they announced a 5 million public share offering at 8 a.m. So somebody knew this was going to happen. And look, the price just tanks hard. Okay, now let's go to Dilution Tracker and let's have a look at SLRX. And if we go to the dilution here, you know what, high, low. So this is low because it says that the maximum they can do, or they can do is less than 1 million. But you know, sometimes this information is not accurately updated every single day. So they were able to do a one that is 5 million. So this should have been a medium, but it's not a big deal. It's a very minor detail. And then you know the overhead supply now is high, historical is high, and the cash is high. See how this one only had 4.2 months left. So fast forward in, let's say, a couple weeks, when this website or the stock gets updated on this website, this here should come a lot higher as month left because they raised money to keep operation going. So that's it for this video. I just want to share you guys, you know, to watch out for these penny stocks. If you look here, the ownership is less than 1%. Right? People don't care about this website, or sorry, this stock, and they just pump to dilute. And that's why when everybody says, "Hey, short selling is unethical," when it comes to penny stocks, it's the complete opposite. What the stocks are doing is unethical. They pump it so that you guys become bag holders, so they can dump it on you, so that they can raise money, and the price of the stocks keeps going down. So that's it for this one, and we'll see you in the next.